Hello and welcome to
The DeBaiters!
I'm so proud of you all, you did that pretty okay. This is the game show where Ragebait and Improv Debate come to create a hell of a good show. My name is Spencer Parks, I will be your host for tonight. This is Bateman, our red herring mascot, and now it is time to meet our players. Alright, over here on this team, we have a few newcomers tonight, as you will notice. This is our lovely friend, Jean. Our first-time player, but you know her, you love her. Leaf.
I've never been here before in my life.
Of course you haven't. And then another new face that we love to see here. This is Ronnie.
Hello, hello.
What a character. And last but certainly not least, a returning favorite, Lex.
Hey.
Maybe just returning as my favorite, but we'll count it nonetheless. And on the other side, we have Will.
Hello.
Another returning favorite, Red. Our other friend here, Evie.
Hi, Squidward.
Hello, hello. And last but not least, our favorite tonight in shining armor, Noi.
Howdy.
Howdy indeed. Alright, my friends. Now that you have been introduced to our lovely guests for tonight, the way this game works is simple. These two teams are going to debate on a topic provided, but under their nose hides a secret third team, a duo of Ragebaiters, baitmasters, if you will. At the end of the debate, the teams will attempt to vote out who these pesky baiters are. Now, who's ready to hear the topic?
I am.
I want to know so bad.
Wow, I'm glad we're so excited. Tonight's topic is cereal soup.
Oh.
The excitement in the room is definitely palpable by the dead silence we heard upon the reveal.
Host, I have a question. Is Bateman Bites a real cereal?
I am not legally obliged to say anything about that. Moving on. Alright, my friends, our teams. Are we ready for who's doing what?
Yes.
Amazing. Alright. Jean, Leaf, Ronnie, Lex, my friends over here. Tonight you will be arguing that cereal is indeed a soup.
Ah, damn it.
Oh no.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I live for
I'll go
anarchy.
on the opposite side of this.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna
We'll do our
research.
best.
I believe in you, at least a little bit. On the other side over here, my friends, that does in fact mean you will be debating that cereal is obviously, for your purposes, not in fact a soup. Now, do we have any questions on who's
Correct
doing what?
answer.
Hey, we're not debating yet, my friend. Alright, any questions? Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going
Always
to...
in forever.
Alright, everyone prepare. We are going to do opening statements, which means one person from each team will give, like I said, their opening argument. Whoever speaks up first will get their 1 minute uninterrupted. Just say flopping fish whenever you are ready. Now, that is...
Flopping fish.
Alright, go!
So, soup. What is a soup? Google soup real quick. A hot broth with vegetables, meat. Is that cereal? Do you even know what cereal is? Cereal has milk or some other kind of, I don't know, but it's cold and it has like wheat-based little things floating around in it. Incorrect. Not a soup. That is all.
Wow, with
Strong.
30 seconds to spare, I do applaud. A strong, strong start. Alright, my friends on the other side here.
Flopping fish.
Perfect, there you
Get
go.
it, Ronnie. Get it, Ronnie. Get in there. Get in there.
So, by your definition, it has to be hot, correct? Did they get the reply? It doesn't matter.
No, they don't.
There are such things as hot cereals. And you say vegetables? Cornflakes. What's that made out of? A vegetable. By your definition, and a broth is just anything that can be heated up within reasonable amount to eat. Which you can do with milk. So, soup is a cereal and cereal is soup. I rest my time.
Now, we both ended at 30 seconds. Very strong opening statements we have here tonight. Very, very heated immediately, which I love to see. I love when you guys are angry. It's wonderful. Now, with that, we go to our supporting arguments. I think I'm just going to hop back over to our friends on stage left over here. Let's see. Is there anyone particularly who would like to volunteer, or would you like me to pick someone to support the argument? Is anyone just rearing to go? Well,
I mean, I will.
perfect. That works for me. You let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. So, to back up that, I do believe in most cases, like they said, soup tends to be hot. I was sitting here when they said, I was like, yeah, no, they're right. I didn't really think of any cold soup, so that really kind of just fucks cereal as a whole. And well, I do believe I have heard of a couple people that have in my life that have been like, no, I warm up my milk before I put it in cereal. I call those people fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're
Because
wrong.
you're wrong. But I would say soup cannot be cold, is really what I'm trying to say, which, I mean, from what I'm thinking, I don't think, really, when I think of soup, I think, hot, warm, yummy. Which, I mean, cereal, while yummy, not warm, very cold. That's all I've got to say.
With 10 seconds left. All right. Once again, strong argument. You know, we love a supportive teammate. Now, my friends over on this side, I pose the same question. Is anybody just really excited, raring to go to support?
I got one.
All
Are
right.
you on in, Gene? You got this, Gene. Okay.
Our
you go.
wonderful guest.
Okay,
Yes, go.
I got this. Okay, so we started this debate off with Google soup, and you said a definition. Now, we also have been told there is no such thing as a cold soup. Google cold soup, and on Wikipedia, we have an entire list. Ajo Blanco, avocado soup, cold borscht, fruit soup, gazpacho, etc., etc. It is an entire category of soup. And even that one of the last ones I said, fruit soup. Many cereals themselves are very fruity in nature. So while it may not be on the list of cold soup on Wikipedia.com, the free encyclopedia, cereal still fits all the definitions for a soup, because a soup does not have to be warm. Cold soups are a category.
Wow, lovely. Again, with 10 seconds left. Wow, you guys are really on time today. That's never happened before. With that, my friends, however, with our very strong stances, arguments, I love how this is going so far, we are going to open up the floor. Our, open debate, as it is legally called. You will have 3 minutes. You may respond. I do encourage those who have not spoken up so far to get some in, just so you don't get, potentially wrongfully accused or rightfully accused. I don't know how your brains work, but I would love to hear our other lovely guests and contestants speak up as well. With that, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Your 3 minutes.
Yes.
Your 3 minutes. We'll start now.
We never
Let me
denied
have
the
one.
existence of cold soup.
Hold up.
There
No,
are
we
cold
spoke, already
soups.
spoke. I'm speaking over. Listen, soup,
Oh
I want
my
to know.
gosh.
I'm coming at you. You pulled up the dictionary? I was already on that page. A liquid dish
Ooh.
typically made by boiling. Wait. What was that word I just said? Typically? Oh, almost to imply that is not an absolute. It does not necessarily have to be made by boiling meat, fish, and vegetables. Okay, so how about we define soup like this? A liquid with little things in it, such as perhaps milk and delicious chunks of either wheat or maybe even marshmallow. That's my point. That's my argument.
Okay,
Thank
how do you make a soup? How do you make
By
a soup? Do you
pouring my
just take
cereal
broth?
into my bowl
You just
and
take
pouring
some-
in my
yeah.
milk.
Yeah, no. So when an actual soup, you gotta sit there, you gotta simmer it, you gotta add some spices, you gotta
Ever
just,
heard of
you
oatmeal?
gotta actually prepare that.
Oh, not
With
a
cereal, you're just pouring milk and cereal, whatever you want. I don't.
It just sounds to me like you're not having good
cornflakes.
cereal. You've
That's
never topped off
also
your
what I'm
cereal
doing.
with like
You're putting
cold
spices in
foam
your
or,
cereal?
Like,
You never
That's
put
a
some
baiter right
cinnamon
there.
on
What
there,
cinnamon?
chopped up
What
some
cinnamon?
banana,
What cinnamon?
or
What is
salted
cinnamon?
Yogurt?
I fucking hate cinnamon. You know that.
I didn't actually, but good
Look,
to know.
look,
I'll put that
Here's
down.
the thing: we're talking about definitions. Soup is that's a culinary term, right? So it's what soup is whatever you want it to be. Here's the thing: I think we all know in our hearts cereal is not really soup. We're arguing semantics.
Soup is an
Agree.
experience.
That is the part.
Cereal is a
I-
cereal.
I'd like to applaud Will.
Noise.
That was a really nice point. But Will, to your
Oh my
point, then,
God.
can we not, if soup is whatever we want, can we not argue that cereal is soup then?
Cereal is cereal.
You
It
can,
doesn't
but you're
need
lying
to
to
be
Cereal
yourself.
is
You know
just
it.
cereal. It doesn't.
Now, sometimes
cereal
in
is
life,
not
you
the
go on a
actual
debate
thing.
show, and the host makes you fight for something you maybe don't believe in. So, for the sake of it,
Are you
soup
backing
is
out?
cereal. Okay.
Sometimes hearts can
Using
change.
my
I'm gonna rest my
That's what
voice.
Yeah.
cereal is.
Why do you have to
Maybe
put
yours
labels
is
on
cereal.
everything?
The actual
Contestants?
Yeah, I was on
you put in
Contestants?
milk.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Cereal
All
is
right,
the actual
let
thing
me
you
hop
put
back in real
milk.
quick.
You ever had
In the
tomato
milk.
soup for breakfast?
Cereal
Let
is
me-
the little
I do
bits.
love tomato soup.
Cereal
Tomato
is
soup
the little
awesome.
bits, that's right.
If I may hop back in real quick, Red.
Get in there.
Red, you did mention the dictionary, and the second definition is a substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup, and cereal kind of hits that right on the head. It's a liquid
Cereal
with
is
things in it.
a little
It
bit.
can be
Alphabets? Alphabets, right? What makes alphabets different from SpaghettiOs?
What are we
What are
even
you on
about?
about?
right now?
What the hell is
It's
alphabets?
alphabets.
Literally,
Is that not the soup
Little-
that has the letters in it?
cornflakes, for example.
Alphabet soup
Cornflakes.
is the soup with the letters in it.
It's
They're the
alphabet
little-
soup.
Come on,
Oh,
guys.
oh, duh. Whoops. Why did I'm sorry, I thought it was SpaghettiOs. Okay,
SpaghettiOs
alphabet soup,
is
Life
a-
alphabets.
over here.
That's
Isn't
like the
soup.
same alphabets and alphabet soup. Yeah, I don't know how I couldn't think of alphabet soup. What makes them different other than one is submerged in milk and the other is submerged in alphabet soup?
Okay, never mind. I get your point.
All right, my
Sorry,
friends, I will have to cut
forgot
us
what
off there.
SpaghettiOs were.
You
Yeah,
are.
you said SpaghettiOs, and I was like, what the heck?
I heard
Okay.
alphabets and I was
What that was.
confused, but we are 7
Well,
seconds over the
alphabets is a
time.
cereal.
I've never had that, and it's not important because
neither.
we are over time, and thus I must cut you off. Does anyone have a clue who the baiters might be?
I have 2 ideas.
Okay.
I have a idea for one, but I have nothing on the other. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think it's Ronnie and Will.
Just throwing
I think
things out.
Ronnie
Okay.
is one of my ideas.
Loud. Red was the loudest
Yeah.
of us all.
Wonderful.
Because I'm very
All right.
passionate about this. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that red is passionate.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Wonderful. All right, with that, my friends, we do have to decide if we are working together or separately. And for that,
There's no way.
I am going to say Lex and Will. You are going to be our spokespeople.
I think separate would be ideal.
I also think
Mhm.
All right. The teams have chosen. We will walk back to our tables. Actually, take a little turn here. Will, your team. I'm going to just give you a moment to collect yourselves. You will have 1 minute to discuss who you believe it is on your team. After that, you will have to vote. Now, with that, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
You will have a minute to discuss, and that minute begins now.
Evie, I feel like what was your thing? I don't know if I heard from you that time.
I didn't really talk that much this round.
You want to
Really?
add something?
No, I was just agreeing with what you guys were saying, pretty much. Like, yeah.
Doesn't sound very disruptive to me.
Isn't the point to disrupt?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're clear.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
No problem.
Well, that's one person down. You have 30 more
Well,
seconds.
I'm all out of ideas. I'm all out of ideas. Anybody else?
My problem is the person I thought I knew was on the other team, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of shitty. I'm gonna be real.
I think it
I'm
would.
kinda-
I think it would be
Bringing
really
up the
funny if it was a red
semantics.
versus Ronnie debate.
It's
No,
actually
no,
Red
you
is
said
not
soup
even
was an
great.
experience. Do
very
you want to
funny.
elaborate on that at all?
I mean, sure. I mean, I feel like when you're eating something, whenever you're eating it, you know what it is.
That's so true.
That is your
Like, you
minute.
know what the fuck it is you're eating.
Well, Will brought up the semantics, the culinary terms or whatever, and I thought that was a little suspicious.
All right, my friends, that is your minute.
I wasn't wrong.
I will give you that. Will is often, unfortunately, with the semantics frequently on this show. However, that does not clear him of all charges all of the time. With that, though, my friends, as I said, your minute is up. All right, my friends on this side, our two guests, our lovely host turned contestant, and the lovely Lex, because we love alliteration. Are you guys ready?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
All right, your minute to discuss begins now.
I lied. I'm not
I-
ready.
I have no clue who it is. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
feel like
here's
I
what I'll
didn't get a
say.
chance to
Both
talk.
Leaf and Ronnie. Leaf just
I
because
think-
SpaghettiOs, Ronnie because everything you're saying.
Okay, alright, Gene, fair enough. I was just gonna say, first of all, I feel like Lex is like a safe bet of definitely not, because
Oh, definitely.
I've seen what Lex can do on this show. I know what it looks like when Lex is trying to stir up chaos. Listen, gang, we were put into a hard battle, and I'm excited to find out who actually thinks cereal is considered soup. So it's kind of hard to tell who was just trying to do their best of play and who was trying to bait. That being said, I think it was Ronnie.
I was just playing the
do think it's
game.
Now,
I was
there's-
just playing the
so
game.
Here's my reasoning for Ronnie. It's that Red volunteered first from the other team, and then Ronnie immediately countered. And tell me all, what's funnier than rage baiting your long-term partner?
5 seconds left.
Yep, exactly.
Whoa,
that's
5
my-
seconds.
That's my case.
Yo, well, hold on now. It would be crazy to have a guest round 1 be the rage baiter.
It's happened before.
It would be
That's what they
crazy
did to
if
me.
we would do it.
That's what they.
This is a lawless
I wasn't a
wasteland.
guest, but
I got no other way to defend myself. I was just playing the game.
Cool.
I think it's Leaf.
Alrighty, well, my friends, your minute is a little up, but I did feel it would be rude to not let you defend yourself after such direct accusations. With that, however, we're going to hop back right over, flop back, if you will. My friend Bateman here knows what that's like. Anyways, alright, my friends, that does mean we will have to vote. Are you ready?
Uh,
yeah.
At least in
Sure.
the way that you can give me an answer. I mean, truly ready, I don't think exists.
Hold on. Wait, give me a second. I'm listening to Unreliable.
Alrighty,
Fuck is it?
with that,
I'm getting my dice because I have no fucking
Dice?
idea.
sometimes it truly
Got
is
it.
like that. Wonderful. With that, I am going to start with Will. Will you please cast your vote?
Just kind of hoping to just hop on the bandwagon.
Not this time.
I'm gonna go with Red.
Okay.
Of course you think it's me. I'm gonna go with Will.
Okay. Evie.
I'm gonna say red just because I think it's funny if it was a Ronnie versus Red debate.
What? That is
You're wrong.
Alrighty. That is 2 votes for Red. Noi.
The dice have chosen Will.
Oh my god.
Well, my friends, that does mean
We can go.
we have ended in a tie. It is actually direct
Okay.
quoting from the rulebook here is, if there is a tie, baiters win.
What?
As majority
Guys.
must rule for a vote to be valid and counted.
Can we recast votes? Come on, guys. Someone's got to change.
If teams do not
One
work
of us is
together, then
not
only the baiter on the individual team needs to be caught for that team to win. However, I will say, as you did end in a tie, we will revisit this. I am going to quickly hop over to our other team. My friends here. Jean, we're going to start with you, our lovely guest. Who are you voting for?
The other lovely guest, our friend Ronnie.
Wow, so polite. Yet such cutting words. Leaf.
Yeah, hi. I think my beloved spouse said it perfectly. Ronnie versus Red debate. Too good to be true, but I do believe it is true in this case, and my vote is for Ronnie.
Alrighty. Ronnie, the accused.
Man, it's not. It's not me, but I believe it's Leaf.
Fair enough. Lex, my lovely friend.
I'm all about the rival lovers. I'm all in on those two. It gotta
Yeah.
be Ronnie.
That's my goat.
Alright.
That's my goat right there.
With that, my friends, we have, in fact, casted all our votes. Now, I will say, obviously one team does have a majority. With that, Ronnie, you have been voted off of the stage. I will say on the other side, there was a tie, which technically means that the baiters, or the baiter, I suppose, on that team wins. Baiters, will you please reveal yourselves?
Hi, it's me.
Of that dog in me.
What?
Well,
Oh my god.
What the? I
was
said
me.
so good.
It was the haters were the green guys.
yup,
I said so good to be
Green.
told and got called out on it.
it was in fact our lovely green friends, Ronnie and Noi. You guys did wonderful. Personally, I feel like we glossed over the fact that Ronnie said put cold foam in your cereal. But that's not...
Yo,
Yeah.
Y'all
I
don't
didn't
know
hear
Bubble.
that.
I went. You put spices in your cereal, and he's like, oh fuck.
Truly.
Cinnamon,
none
that
of
was a
my
valid
business.
point,
Cinnamon is
though.
a spice. That's
Yes, I defended
Wrong.
that.
With that, my friends,
Wrong.
that does mean hook, line, and sinker. Ronnie and Noi, you have won this debate with a debaters first for a tie. I kind of forgot that was a thing that could happen. So thanks, guys. Everyone, you did a wonderful job. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Debaters. That is all we have for you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember, this is stage bait, not rage bait. Bye bye.